All right, gamers, today we're back on some Danganronpa. Missed out on Tuesday because I just didn't end up streaming on Tuesday because I was late and I just couldn't be asked. Lazy. But no, today is chapter 4. There's only about 7 people left, so I don't know how many more people can die. We'll see what happens. But no, we're going to pop straight into it, not waste any time. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. Chapter 3, and there we go. So we've still got at least 3 more chapters to go. Should be a good time. Hope you guys do enjoy. We're straight back to this. Leon kills Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. We're getting a recap, guys. Then Mondo killed Shihiro. Straight into spoilers. Yep, well, I did warn you when playing chapter 4. Then Mondo killed Shihiro. Then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got burnt alive. And now here we are. There's a recap for you guys. The next morning, Dining Hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number that we started with.
Indeed.
Yeah, we started with 15 and there's 2 people not showing up, so yeah, 7. Loneliness has become a commonplace, that's true. Still. Personally, I think I might be a little too obsessed with Danganronpa. Not that I would ever show it in my life. I have played pretty much every fan game, not this many after all. Yeah, Danganronpa's like that niche. It's like a niche series, right? Like a lot of people like it, but like it's not like mainstream or anything, right? You could probably get like a plushie of Monokuma if you wanted, and nobody would question it. It'll be like, oh, it's a cool looking bear, right? What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring up in front of the others. If I did that, I would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean in that case? Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's got because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your belly, I'm sure you all cheer up, so let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fire some fish, donuts, and eat until we can't stand up. That's like a deep impact style. Meter impact, extinction level event. Combination of foods. Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up flour is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore. That's why 6 class trials over new areas should have opened up. Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have a plan ahead and think about the future. Yeah. I think happy thoughts, no deathy thoughts. Like when we're gonna get out of here, right? And I think it's all over. I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, as for reborn as someone serious. Hey, okay, that sounds like something who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay, I'm not going to die. Why? Okay, guys, we need to do some friendship with Hero here because I think he's about to get mugged. What makes this short? I predicted last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, I have no doubt about it. How accurate is your fortune teller anyway? I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. I'm not feeling very hopeful for him, I'm not going to lie. That seems really low. Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm going to get it right sometimes. I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing. So fortune telling isn't occult? Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put me in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle is very into the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. It's all happened one day when I get a hamburger. Remember that Yashiro is 100% correct 30% of the time. That escalated quickly. What is even worse is that they someone finance is even more niche. There's a total of 0 fan games, Jesus. I will have one day when I went to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed the patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger and headed home. And before long, the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Out of all the things to, like, animate, they... or give us a picture to, because it's not really animated, is it? They gave it to this.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming
Well, they just
apart.
grabbing the beef.
One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
But weren't they going for the beef?
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Did you prove it?
You can't trick me.
So storm back into imagine, like, because there's so little voice acting in this, but there's not a ton. Imagine his last line, like, was like, you know, being shocked at Celeste and stuff. And then they were like, okay, your next line, mention how the burger flew out from your hand into the alien spaceship. And he's just like, what the fuck is this game? So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They took mixed ground pork. Okay, I guess he's right. Now, do you see that? It's cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through. Can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity. How dare you? Well, you do stink now. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone. That sounds like something a murderer would say. Gotta be honest. I mean, me too, me would never. Me either. Indeed. Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I can never kill any of my friends. Felt like those words of encouragement helping us come together in one. There's 2 people in the room right now that have not said anything about not murdering people. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united. But, to be honest, I wish Baki and Tokyo were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being. Within that bond hid a weakness and fragility. Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. Alright, we need to spend my coins as well. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what opened up and what was waiting for us. Right, I'm gonna immediately run to the shop, because it's time for gambling. 10 minutes in, we're already gambling. Let's go, boys. Case done, time to gamble. Exactly. You get it so well, Luna. Alright, what's my odds? 29%. Let's get down to 15. I feel like if I try and get down to 10 again, it'll be too low. Or too many coins. That's new. The problem is I'm probably getting stuff for people who don't even, not even alive anymore. New game plus time. See, like a baseball. Who would that been good for? Not fucking anybody here anymore. 29% says screen says 23%. Hey, I lowered it already. Fuck, let's go for 20%. $25? 1 in 4? Good odds. Cat dog! Oh, lucky, let's go. Hey, how the lucky ones are always at max odds. That's like our 3rd coffee. The game's trying to tell me something. That's new. Oh, got lucky again, boys! This is why I go gambling. Wasn't that antique tea? No. It was coffee. We've had it before. We have one of those that we still haven't given away. The lucky bonuses are all Billy Bean dupes right now. Oh, that's a dupe. God damn it. That isn't. I think Tokyo might like that. That's new. Why does it keep doing that? Jack? Maybe. I haven't had that. Well, you know what I mean. She'll probably like it anyway. That's new. Just going down to 30%, 1/3 basically. That's new. What is that? A fucking bong? Oh, I remember those. They're like the worm things on your hand. Like Toko are technically different cat. I know, but I'm not going to bother distinguishing between them. You're going to have to forgive me for not putting that much effort in. Alright, we spent all my coins. Can I get to the 2nd floor on this side now? Yes. Oh wait, no, this is the one I could always get into. It's the other side, isn't it? Just say freaking extra freaky Tokyo though. Yeah, sure. It's the one in the inn that I need to go through. Inn, if that's what they're calling it. If it's available anyway. Nope, still not available. What rooms are not available? Shit. You just go higher and higher. Are you hinting at me? Damn, backseat much. So I had to. I did see a gate to the 4th floor, so you're probably not wrong. That was what I was going to check next. Ah, wrong way. I mean, the map literally tells you there are stairs. I know, but I was checking the other stairs first, right? But I'm just being a bitch anyway. So now we have access to 4th floor. Maybe time to find some kind of clue. There's this time I have to find it. That ain't happening. A music room down here, apparently. This is the music room. Hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Man, what you found here?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think about the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Attacked by who? Well, they came behind. I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important these were. It's okay, I already saw what I needed in there, and I half suspect the mastermind might come after you. What? When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway, and it must have seen me go to the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there must be some unknown clue that could have revealed the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked. You can have that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What do you think a boy is, right? I could have died. But I understand. But who will like this room? Let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave. Well, we shouldn't talk about that not here. Coco stole a quick glance at Sony's camera. I'm looking into it. If anything, I'll let you know. Is that okay? She made it sound like she asked you, but she clearly wouldn't have said anything else. So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. Am I wrong? Yeah, she literally stared at you and I think she worked it out, man. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well, your friends should be able to trust me. Is that what you said before you write? There shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Tell her. I haven't found a conclusive evidence yet, but if we talk about it now, it just makes things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about. What's the point of giving me an option if you're just not going to let me? So I can't tell you, not yet. Correct. So that's your answer. But you do think that's fair? No, it's not my answer. The game wouldn't let me. But if you think that's fair, we're happy to hear what I have to say now. I'm willing to share. I'm sorry, I really am. That's fine. Goodbye. That's fine. Goodbye. I wanted to share. The game wouldn't let me. Where's her partner? Where's Coco? Let me stand there. I think I made her mad. Fucking goddamn it, man. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old, but it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around to play it, it's totally useless. Oh, nice. Got some more Mama Goons. Don't know if I win or not, but I like seeing if my birthday's the same as any characters of a game I play. I have never done that, but it's kind of curious actually. Maybe I should start doing that. Right, is that a debate room? It looks like a fucking like the Oval Office. At least that was what icon looks like. Nameplate door says Headmaster's Room. Must be something worthwhile in there. It's locked, of course it is. I wonder if that's going to really play a role in the next murder case. This is the office, but of course no hint really teaches something no one will be able to rely on. A lot of plants too. Oh, okay. There's a flower on the desk, somehow makes things up feel that much weirder. Nice, okay. 2D plants, don't get me wrong. Oh. Oh, it's another picture. I wonder if this is going to get really stolen from us again. Fortunately, not only the same birthday any characters, two from the series are right after mine, but the favourites from Your Turn Has Died has the same birthday as me. Oh, interesting, interesting. That's good then. It's pretty cool. This picture, Hifumi, Sayaka, and Celeste. Well, what? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiley faces of 3 people who are dead now. Classroom without metal plates over the window. It's exactly the same. Just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. And smiling in the way you expect any normal teenagers to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they would be able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean the picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak, which would mean everyone in this picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way Monokuma did it. It must be a fake. You're a fake! You're the fake hedgehog here! Sorry, I had to... Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! They say this picture is real. If there was such a thing as the Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Why not third? Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is picture real or is it fake? Okay, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use, it's no use. If you try and split something that can't be split, you end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real, no more, no less. Lovely. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real. If it really is real, if that's true, then if that's the case, then time to go. That's how like any normal high schooler would, unlike someone like Byaku or Toko. Yeah, Byaku wouldn't smile, and Toko, or genocidal Toko would smile too much. It's like the room smell medicine was all impressive, so it's a chemical lab. Hoping the stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Why would it do permanent damage? Sakura's locked the conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and a mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What's it, Makoto? Do you need something? No, it's nothing. Really? Well, okay.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, you need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Anything else in this room? Pretty much just a cabinet. Sparkly big shelf is stocked with all kind of medicine. Listen, Makoto, listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Just chill out. There's all kind of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what they have protein X. Oh, that's labelled up. That's going to mean something. What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that of the cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up with some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? We still got more rooms to look in. There's 2 classrooms here. Might as well have a look just in case, right? Yeah, Edgeworth, he's edgy. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Okay. I need a place attorney as well, by sounds of it. One day, I saw Monokuma in class. Gobble gobble. That's good. Hey, what are you up to? I'm glad it's for open up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Really? I've only found one. Unless this is also locked. Yeah, okay, no good doors here locked. Guess what I'm getting here. According to nameplate, it's called the data center, but what's behind the doors is a total mystery. We're taking a good look at things around here. Data center. Is this where the... You remember that conversation? That we saw at the end of like chapter 2 with somebody talking to Monokuma. I think that probably took place in here, right? Because it had like computers and stuff. There's a lot to think about, but now I should head back to Dining Hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. After a few minutes, there we are. So is this everyone?
Well, then.
Let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Not a ton of people left, is there? There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. We had a kind of chemicals and stuff, and there was all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. Just at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you know. Rude. I'm probably the only one's interested in stuff like that. Okay, but it's not all good stuff there. There's medicine and health stuff on top of that. There was also a bunch of different poisons. Oh, I know how the next murder's going to happen. They're all labelled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake. So we better make sure we be careful around there. And probably we shouldn't tell Bako or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case I think you're right.
However,
It's Byaku. It's not long before he discovers that himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison away out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Not wrong. Oh yeah, canonically, to my understanding, Monokuma is the one who's placed on the monocoin. Did you find him out? Probably. Yeah. Don't know why, but he's helping me out, I guess. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. Yep, the headmaster's room. That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'll find some clues. That's probably why it's locked. Let's be real, it's probably why it's locked. We can somehow unlock the door and get inside. Who cares about a stupid lock? We should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. He wants me to gamble. He is a truly evil mastermind. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I got the nicest butt of the block? Nobody's looking at your butt. And the curviest hips in town, is that what you said? Hell no. And what did you say? Because I know you want to talk about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war and education are you trying to start? It's going to add a war to, isn't it? That's my room, you know? It is now, anyway. And you think about busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Oh, he did the face. You're totally mad. They're doing all the emoticons. I was hoping I wouldn't have that added for this, but again, go around having these thoughts. I have no choice but to add to school regulations. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that coming. Breaking down a locked door here is prohibited. There's a wall now, you jerks. Can't say I'm surprised. Is he gone? Maybe. I was scared for my life. I'm sure he was going to kill me for serious. You only considered it, right? But if I would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that there's a rule, nothing we can do. Measures have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor and none of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely, else to be expected though. To be fair, it's very high up. Even if there was a window, you'd probably hurt yourself, if not die, if you fell out the window, right? Kyoko, she's ignoring me. Okay, does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, and she's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. So have everyone said what they need to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone found a way out here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Oh look, house burning. No, do you know about that? Sorry. Someone do something to cheer me up. So can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chiro, and Leon all together? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another picture almost like the other one. Another one? This time the picture was Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. The classroom picture didn't have any metal plates covering the window. So this picture of Mondo, Chiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found out that Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that... Monokuma must have faked it, but if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have been some kind of hidden connection there, do you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand. That you've been in this school for a lot longer than you realise, that is my guess. Can't be, it's a fake, but Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off a lie, but you trust me with people who have died, huh? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm sure she told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but refuse to do the same. That's not what's going on, Kyoko. We're getting so emotional. I don't understand why she's so angry. We're going to stop fighting. We're all good luck is going to float away. And you're thinking too much about it. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture. He's just trying to confuse us. Shouldn't listen. To be fair, Monokuma technically hasn't ever lied, from my recollection. It has been a while. He's avoided saying the truth, but he's never outright lied, right? So if it was fake, I feel like he would have just not mentioned anything about it, would have just told him to guess, so I'm guessing it's real. Might be right, but still. I'm so conflicted, it looks like you guys stopped playing nice. Byakuya, you all have the same sunken look on your faces. You're also ugly before, we shouldn't let them sink any lower. Damn! So mean. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile and you're lovely. Why are you apologising? Leave us alone, not a part of this. That's true enough, your problems aren't mine. We and always will be completely separate. So what's causing your face to turn so ugly has nothing to do with me. And I happen to discover a vital clue it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did you finally just say something useful? What have you been up to? I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to do some work might do some good. I was in the bath, what else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath. He's saying we've been talking to Alter Ego. Did he tell him something? We should all go take a bath. Yeah, good idea. A mixed bath? A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Can I get to the dressing room? Then we got right out there, Jesus. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, laptop in front of her. Definitely not genocidal right now. Did you decide to come here? What Alter Ego has to say to it? I already heard it with Master. Okay, cool. Don't make me say that. You have to keep saying it anyway. So what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me. Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego. No, I mean Master Promise. Promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? His dog? Yeah, okay. Keep being a pervert. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means. Hey, well guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First Omega Masochist, now Super Sadist. I ain't doing that. Please don't make me do that. So I said, "That's an laptop." Did you hear what I said? Totally kneel and beg. Come on, Micah, get all one to come dropping these 1, 2. I actually not like part of this. I was desperate to, as I felt finding it, I said, I ain't repeating this. I ain't giving you guys ammunition. Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger, masterful abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize this abuse. That should be enough. Hurry up and let's talk to Alter Ego. Yeah, none of the Celestes have shown up yet. To be fair, they weren't always, they didn't always show up at the start, but, yeah, well, I mean, they're dead in game, so they might not be interested in not their favourite character being in the game anymore. Come on, come closer. I ready to back you, but I was unable to crack open all the files on this laptop, so I'd have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake. Move. The single word was like sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let it take over. Here we go. Go back and type in words appeared as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? So I analysed the files and extracted all the useful information I could, and one particularly unfolded fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. But I state the students of Hope Peaks Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students weren't intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's actually a situation with a slight difference, but it sounds of it, the plan didn't initially try and convince us to murder each other. So I'm wondering if something changed there, like somebody had the plan, and then somebody else came along. Maybe Monokuma, whoever's behind Monokuma, was just like, okay, this is going to be a murder high school now. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, one person who came up with the plan was none other than the administrator of Hope's Peaks themselves. Wait, hold on, that's the reason we've been in prison here. It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Someone came along and said this shit's boring, kill each other. Exactly. Don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how to describe that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? What kind of name is that for something? Oh, well, known as the tragedy, it's apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue as well as school and closed down. I see, things are starting to make sense. What this means is that 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it's forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, but they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administration want to shut everyone in like that? What could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Coca typed in a question in the computer, and the answer they got was, so I don't know. That if that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Yeah, my theory is still like they came into the school, passed out, and they woke up a year later, not like an hour later, right? Because they thought like they woke up an hour later, right? My mind's like no, they woke up a year later, a year and an hour later. This video end. We got halfway through the answer, and that's it. Okay, and wash the dishes right now. She'll be back in 10-15 minutes. No worries, Luna. Appreciate you being here. Enjoy washing the dishes, I suppose. It appears so disappointing. Oh wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. It has to do with the Mastermind. The Mastermind is Albert Wesker this entire time. Guys, this is actually part of the Resident Evil replay. I lied to you. I'm joking. Kyoko's fingers moving faster than they have so far. Did you figure out the Mastermind's identity? No, that still I don't know, but I did find a clue. I think the one in Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak and our headmaster. So that same person may as well be the Mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Is it possible even like this? Someone in this school right now.
Master?
The headmaster is in school.
Okay.
And it's got to be the Mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious.
But if we break down the daughter's room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? Find a way in that doesn't include breaking it down? I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I'll find a way to the headmaster. No matter the cost, she gets serious. What's going on? I can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him. She has to. Coco, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. There seems to be an attempt to regain composure and start typing again. Do you learn anything else? That's everything I found. All the information is lab to see pretty yours, so that's all I can do from here. Stop saying sorry, you're fine. And it really is all over. Well, let's see something. I do seem to have one more thing to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic. I was wondering about something. I've seen Celestia Female attack us since yesterday. They're dead. They're fucking dead. They're gone. Heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was a flat, precise clicking of keys code that they're all dead. Well, I see, certainly knew that was a possibility, but it's really happened. Oh, sorry, there's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. I guess that's it. That's it, a simple phrase that held so much meaning, and she began typing again. Done your job, thank you. I'm done, I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. We'll never see them again. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
Saw that Ego did everything he could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore, but I feel kind of sorry for him. You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right? I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what computer program is designed to do. We're getting to the ethics of AI here right now. Let's not worry about this for a 2010 game. You don't have to do a good job every time you shut it down, do you? I do. When I told Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean, I feel the same way.
Hey.
Come on, it's just a program. Can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? Maybe. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? I started to think about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Apparently we are getting into the topic of bloody AI. Okay, let's see where this goes. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program on a computer. But at the same time, I can help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. Maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Check this out. The friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway, it's totally smart or cool. I got it from a thing I don't remember where. Anyway, there's no more Alter Ego could do to help us as such as well, and this is over. I'm wrong about that? No, but in fact, I question the ease at which you decide who is and who isn't your friend. Do you really mean that? Just always going off track. We should go over what Alter Ego... She's a bit... What's the word? She's a bit spiteful. Holding a bit of a grudge. So it's gone off track. We should go over what... I didn't want to really say no, but the game forced me as well. Want to just mention that. What's Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? Don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind. The event led to the closing of Hope's Peak, and nothing else must have some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Yeah, maybe they covered it up. They'll explain why none of us knew why that the school had been shut down. Totally covering something like that. I suppose not totally impossible. It's quite unlikely though. Imagine the parents trying to work out where their sons and daughters have gone. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. Maybe right now there's only one path to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we get our hands on him, I think. And she's angry again. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. Yeah. Sorry, I got like a blockage in my nose. That was weird. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right. Well, our business here is done here. For now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea. Then oh, she's back again. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Becca's going to be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. It's already night time, so... but as we left the dressing room, someone's there waiting for us. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into headmaster's room thing, are you? I don't know, man. It doesn't matter even a little. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. That doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry here. Let me help you set your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain. When you do something to me, I'll do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. A fang for a fang? Be careful, you just chanted incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Yeah, she knows.
As such, soon the door. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
And the bedbugs bite. I assume I get a free day tomorrow, so it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the only one who's just at nighttime all, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. That makes me feel better that way. I agree. Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Bedtime! So everyone headed back to their rooms, monochrome with parting words, let me feel anxious for the rest of the night. Do I have Sakura's skill? Because I might need it. Just saying, might need it. Once back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept spinning round and round in my mind. Administration of Host Peak had planned all this. They did it because of the tragedy which happened the year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it, the mastermind. All these mysteries kept making me worry, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk about a bit where I was at before I became a bear. Law drop in time! At first I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try becoming a shrimp. She was being like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's really an incredible offer. Being a shrimp? Not sure about that. But she laid out all the details. Turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's even worse. It was totally tiny. It would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and just step on me. Some people are into that. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately I decided to become a bear instead.
The secret origin story of Monokuma.
The problem with that is, wouldn't a bear cost more than a tiger prawn? Anyway. Bing, 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 bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet
It's
another
another beautiful day. It's me. I'm the beautiful day. That's the person you head to the dining hall. Yeah, sure. And at the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at, Otoko? What, you think your eyes will rot by just looking at me? Fine, and don't look at me. Jesus, she is so self-depreciating. I think it's just a surprise to see at the breakfast meeting, that's all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Rebecca said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. That sounds like a bad idea. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
She said she'll come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know she said she wanted you to show you some backbone, but that doesn't mean you have to show it that much. You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty. What the fuck do you think I did? You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, you know. You've been running your filthy back that all morning down. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's not used to denying it. We can see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You're not lusty, but I think you're the one lusting here, girl. Calm down. Night after night you go out for your illicit club. Jesus Christ. No, got off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sexual activities only put us in more danger. You'd like me to stop, won't you? Your sweet hands. Jesus Christ. Stop moaning in my ear. Stop moaning in my ear. Please, stop. So you either have your black eye on your left or the right. So sorry, it's all tickle hook line. She's got a little funny from her pent up frustration. Anyway, like, you and Kirk need to make up already. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. With everything that's going on, like, I had a chance to talk about what I saw. But anything else, I need to talk about Sakura about it. Can I get her alone by any chance? Give me some time, I hope I can talk to you. Now the Coco's dumped him, because trying to get Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? I'm in heat, I mean what? Look at what they are, as long as they got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura makes it transform into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast after Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Can I talk wait till tomorrow? Let's get some rest today. For some reason I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Didn't get you hurt? No, nothing serious, just had some minor aches and pains. There's that. It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad, you have to go rest. Are you sure it's okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet. That's true, protein is good for all kinds of stuff. I got some protein if you know what I mean. Anyway. Okay, I don't know what you want to talk about Sakura about, but save it for tomorrow. She's a pain. Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. How come? Because I don't usually eat people, eating for other people. I must say she eat people. She might have been cannibal, to be fair. As a kid, I'd eat by myself. What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mum, and my mum. You have 2 mums? What, that's just how things were? That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me like that disgusting man? Wow. So saying stuff like that. Jesus Christ, Toko. I don't, Coco will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Not wrong. Not wrong. Hey, I wanted to tell her. I wanted to tell her. The game forced my hand. I scarfed down the breath as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I was waiting tomorrow to call Sakura, but when I kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face Sakura and accuse her of something. Well, just ask her what she was doing, man. You don't have to accuse her, to be honest. I got some free time. Nobody is on the. Oh wait, there's somebody on this floor. Who's this? I wonder if the game will let me hang out with her. I assume not. It's you. It's okay to talk with what? Yeah, I didn't think so. I guess sneaky suspicious she ain't making it to tomorrow. Do you think Choco will hang out with me? Hey, you wanna hang out?
Anyway.
I'm busy, don't have time to waste. Nope. Damn, my options are limited. Oh. Let's fight, like what? 6 people I can hang out with, but 2 of them won't talk to me. Better not be alive, don't kill me. I wasn't planning on it. Afterlife, protect me, Makoto, kill someone if you must, but don't kill me. Should I spend time with heroes acting like this? Go spend some time with him, yeah.
Well?
I don't have a heated discussion about cosmology. I know nothing about cosmology. I learned about all hero theories about the origin of the universe. We're a little closer. Yeah, sure. Something ocular. A chin drill. Wait for Caesar not using Buddhist I mean, yeah, he mentioned being Buddhist, so... I'll take what I can get my hands on, it's just my style, man. I think he didn't love it much, I guess not. You know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I got some good news for you. I'm going to give you a psychic reading of a huge discount. Like discount, normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but let's just call it 900. That's only a $900 discount. Even when that's only a $100 discount. Even then, it's way too expensive. Hey, come on, you should count yourself lucky, and the ultimate clairvoyant is when to tell you your future. So you're right pretty often. I'm sure I'm at bare minimum. I got a 20% chance of accuracy. It's gone down from earlier. It was 30% earlier, or 20 to 30, I guess. That sounds pretty sketchy. For real, don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% time I'm right every time. God damn it. That includes natural disaster, extreme results, and you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? Okay, fine. I'll give you a special try run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? What did you see? You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Huh? I refuse, denied, don't like it. Doesn't matter if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said? At least. I appreciate everything. Who got it wrong? Please be wrong. Now then, since it's a special try run, I'm afraid I can't apply a discount. I'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me whatever we get out of here. But there's no way you're going to be right, right? If you like, I can do a reading right now, see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Maybe not. Maybe not. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No. Can't bring myself to pay for something like that. Don't trust him, man. It's fine. See how the people could fall in that kind of cycle though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, begging you, whatever happens, don't let him be right. Ah, I got a skill. Let's go. Also, all done here. Let's head back to my room for a little while. I have plenty of time. Don't feel like sitting here. Just go somewhere. You know what? Maybe I should go try hang out with Byakura and see how badly that goes. Oh, he's in the warehouse? Why the fuck are you in the warehouse? Why are you just... You know what? She's psycho. I don't really want to know what she's doing right now. I don't really want to know what she's doing while she's psycho. Hey, you want to hang out? Those are flocked together as usual, I see, but they need to be careful going too close or any cloud that doesn't show it. Yeah, sure. But I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Oh, he's so nice. Fucking asshole. I spent some time with Byakuya. We'd like give. Yeah, sure. I don't really know what he likes that much, to be honest. I feel like he'd probably enjoy a coffee. He might like that. What about the perfume? He'll probably many days what does attract the ladies. Most guys hate the smell. He's not really a ladies' man, is he? Some glasses. Is he like Jimmy DK? You know what? He might like this. If he's just supposed to accept it. I think he liked it. I think he liked it. I have a question for you. How you do? Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So answer my question. You need to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student means. Well, I don't take it myself, but what do I know is I was picked at random from a pool of normal students, so you got on host peak by blind luck. I see what answers my question. What was the question? How commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents could get into the school? Thanks! You're so nice. Forgot to mention how boring. Oh, well, boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring, generic. Did you really have to list all that stuff off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate athlete prodigy and all, but even you seem to think that a merely issue of a title by making a mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they're all ultimate, which is to say I'm the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that. In fact, he's really taking this to extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. He's not wrong, but he's a bit of an arsehole. Unfortunately, it's the way the world lives. It shouldn't be that way, but damn. The guy relishes in it, I guess. You have my pity. Life can be cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, pass on to there to hear my tale of glory. Because only a blessing, a gift from me to you to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished this mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned a thing about Byakuya today. Until I talked to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Mood. Cool and composed. Nice, okay. I did my best to keep my spirit from shining like glass and went back to my room. Night time. Do we get a second day? That's the real question. Ding dong, bing bong.
Attention, attention, please gather in the gym
Oh.
as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly.
Oh, is it another motivation thing? Uh-oh. Yes, comes to gym. Suspect about 2. Oh, I do not mean to go to the bathroom. Well, is he not ever going to go to the piss? That's the real question here. You know what, let's just teleport to the gym if I can. Hey, you feel better? You're the last one. Everyone else has already decided you're going to go in. I have a bad feeling about this. More just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura? Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina? No, never mind. I'm whoever believes in someone who doesn't believe in themselves. Yeah, I don't think Sakura's the with the mastermind or anything. They've got something going on, but I'm not sure it's anything like that. Everyone must have heard the announcement. Once we all gathered together in the gym, it began. Time for this cutscene again. Nice.
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You have to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? Hmm?
That's right.
You're also together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again? No, again, I can't take it anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see how low on the totem pole the life of yours really is. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The real reason I gathered here so I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Tell us what you're talking about. Well, Becky, I told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What? So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura. He said it so openly, it makes it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What were you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura. And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometimes too. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. That's still a motive thing. Let's be real here. Roast a boy, I kill, I don't kill, whatever. Either way, I can't wait. God damn it, man. What a twat. What a twat. Just like that, he was gone. Finally understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does that mean? Is it true? Has Ogre been spied on us for the mastermind? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? Well, he's wrong. It's just no way. Well, so if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. She's been lying to us all this time. It's not true. Sakura probably being controlled. There's not going to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just being forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow. Sakura had no choice but do what she's told. But you're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during that fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you're forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't an enemy, she's a friend who you can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternative reality fairy tale? If you're the mastermind's tool, you absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's right, we can't just believe whatever she ever says now. How can we be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff. And she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. I'm home. Welcome home, Nada. How are you doing? You doing any better?
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. If you really have a cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. What? You don't know? That just makes us all the more suspicious. I missed you. I missed you too. Mwah. That just makes you all more suspicious. She tells the truth. You have to believe her. Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. I suddenly felt like the temperature of the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now, you're taking aim on our lives. You're wrong. I tell you, Sakura would never do that.
What the heck?
Yeah, I still can't read bright though. That's worrying. If it's still like that tomorrow, I'll go to the doctor's, right, Nada? For my sake and for everybody else's sake as well. But mostly my sake, because I'm special like that. You don't have to yell, you can hear you just fine. You don't have an inside voice? That's because you're not listening to me. Please stop, you don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down? You know, sorry I didn't tell you about this. What? I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about finding you again and again, but I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
I'm sorry.
Will do. Good. Any plans for the evening? Assignments to do? That sort of thing, Nada? I'm sorry, Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... nighttime!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is soon the doors to the okay then. Sweet
dreams, everyone.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like time we should all go to bed. Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. Sakura is not our enemy. Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
Calm down.
Let's go for now. Talking about this isn't going to help anything. He's just trying to rile you up. But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down, and we'll continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Yeah. I need to wash my hair. That sounds like a good idea. Give yourself a nice, cozy shower, right? Sakura is the spy, she's a traitor. Baki says Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Is that the game of life back there? Does that say the... oh, I just lost the game. I just lost the game, goddammit. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. But I felt too specific. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, but has things that go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
I'm sure bears can have regrets too. Damn it, Adam. It's part of the rules. I can't lose the game and not mention it, you know?
Good morning, everyone.
You love me, really.
It is now 7 a.m. Get
Ready
ready
to meet another beautiful day. I know I like saying that so much. Free day? Or free time, whatever. Need how to get to the dining hall. Hey, you gonna talk to me yet? Good morning. Ever since been on Sonus last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten heavy. I almost feel it illuminating when Wayne does that. Ow! Nothing else needed patching things up with Coco as soon as possible. Of course I did. That's good, that's good. I don't know what I'd do if you hated me. Probably cry. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You are late, so we're worried about you. What a dullard. Coco, Byakuya, what are you doing here? They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to put ourselves against the mastermind's tool. The masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura? Oh, I know if she were here, I wouldn't be. It's the only reason I went out my way to join the rest of you as safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why? Why do you hate her so much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. This isn't a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not? It is stupid, you stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think about things through. Why didn't Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us? They were getting revenge on her like Monaco said, an eye for an eye. Let me part of it, it's not the whole picture, only the fact that it also meant to serve as the next motive for the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap for the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you stand there and argue like children? That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, then that'll go a long way in my mind. Hey, do you really have to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. In fact, if she did die, that'll set this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put this whole problem to rest. Yeah, he probably deserves that.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster.
You're only just working that out. He's been a monster this entire time.
To say something like that?
Just saying. Just saying. He's been a monster this entire time.
Should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
That's not any better though.
What?
I should have died? Interesting, are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all. You think I can't do it? Yeah, calm down, girl. That's exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakurai doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Things are going great! I thought with less people there'd be less bickering, but nah. Trembling with anger, she ran off. That stupid cat, how dare she? She's died 1,000 deaths, no 1,000,000. She was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention. That's what other people call having feelings back. All you could do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude's going to come back and bite you hard, and I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we eat? Maybe now's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. The two people I want to hang out with are Sakura and Hina. Phew, so what we should do today? I don't think I got a skill from Sakura, or Hina for that matter, to be honest. I know Hina likes the coffee, so... Are we all in the rooms? No, nobody's here. Okay, lovely. Is everybody on the 4th floor or something? My god. Yeah, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. Let's go with Sakura first. Just in case the game doesn't give me multiple days.
I'm sorry.
Not sure I'm ready to open it, so maybe create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura? Yeah.
I see.
You don't feel like talking, you still stand by me? I still don't understand you, Makoto. Don't worry, nobody has to. I'm weird like that. Not saying a word, stood by Sakura. So I'll get a little closer. We'd like to give Sakura a present? Yeah. Anything but the coffee, because I know Hina likes that. Do you think she like hardtack? Was that like a football thing she might like as well? I swear that was a football thing, but I think Also, I just realised I probably should have given Byakuya like the golden gun or something. Maybe this? You really want to give me something so splendid? Oh, she'd love that. You know, I'm not quite sure why, but something reminded me of him. Sorry, I forgot I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now, thank you. Seems like I was so pleased with something I gave her, makes me happy. Oh, there's no other thing afterwards? Okay. I played time for listening. Yeah, okay, let's go say hi to Hina as well then. Oh, ho, ho, I've returned. Hi, Luna. Welcome back. I doubt I'm getting a third day, so... I think somebody's dying tonight or tomorrow, so... Hi, Hina. Listen, I'm really sorry, but I can't be alone right now. Oh, okay, damn it. You know, maybe Byakuya dies. Let's talk to him, maybe. How was dishwashing? It's not gonna Hina, fighting some action. Things are starting to become interesting. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Do you need something? Sure. Maybe if I don't like you. Just give me some points or something. Please appreciate this. I'm sure I will. Alright, let's give him the golden airplane. He's gonna love that. I thought it'd be close to the bottom, but I guess not. You bastard, how'd you get hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation would be enough to obtain this gem. I'm gonna hold on to this. Seeing back so please something I gave and make me happy.
So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate athlete progeny is only one of my talents. Some people think I rely on care and protection of the Togami name. This is a monologue or something. But I don't rely on my family, rather I'm the family savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but it'll take us to even great heights. It's a bit of me naturally, after all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am chosen among the chosen. So much confidence, and our confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money? The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on... Stock market is just gambling. It's just gambling. Based on the market trends all within a single day. Surely even someone as simple-minded as you have heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called day trading. You talk about day trading, right? And you're able to make $4 billion like that. Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied before I knew what there it was. So it's really not that big of a deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, are high schools even allowed to buy stocks and stuff? I'm Byaku Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand why it's not merely the child of modern day nobility. You know, Byaku. Maybe you should start calling the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It's too simple. I got bored of it pretty quickly. Do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life's too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this life. He was confident. Like, we're like worlds apart, galaxies apart. Yay, it's good points. But somehow I would not splash water on my shirt during it, what Milkus does always happens to everyone. As long as you're not wearing a white t-shirt, am I right? Anyway, hey, why do you spend your free time with me? Someone on Steel Community tab by Yashu Falter. No. Stay with me for back your story, I went to my room. Ding dong bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
I think it's amazing how you're able to pick out the title of Murder Kiss Poor Child. Even stars. I haven't worked out many of them. The last one, it took me a while to work out, but yeah. Actually, no, I did kind of work out Celeste pretty quickly. Never mind, you actually are right. Good job.
Soon the doors. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the big bugs bite. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. Someone set things with Sakura. Everyone in a terrible mood. Somebody's dying tonight. Somebody is dying tonight, and it's probably Sakura, if I'm being honest with you. What are we doing today? Crabs! Oh, guys, I've got crabs. Bad news. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp. He's a shrimp. The tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back to just say become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, he shot back. Okay, how about make you an extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. Heard her annoyed side on the other side of the line, and then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Have you heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant for the greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do you mark your research, lady? To be fair, crabs have made a comeback. Crabs have made a comeback. And not talk about the disease either. Which is why I choose the always popular bear image.
That's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Monokuma. I'm not going to say 5 times in this, but back in saying 4 of the 5 times, god damn it. Also notice, oh wait, I already read that. That makes sense. Everything evolves in crabs. Exactly, right? Also, Crab Rave came out like 7 years after this came out, so everybody loves Crab Rave.
Good morning, every get ready
Letting me eat another beautiful day. Need to do something about Sakura by good Hall. I think it's too late for that, man. You're usually gonna get 2 free days, so. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Okay, we've got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. His finger shook as he pointed.
Hina,
Uh-oh.
are you okay? What happened?
I think I know what happened. Toko.
She killed her.
She's not clearly not dead.
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all suddenly they were yelling, and then they knocked off the pepper off the table, and that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons, Jesus Christ, are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. I think she's just got a push-up bra, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, or like a sports bra. Don't think it's that big of a deal. Look at my shapely collarbone. Does it just set you on fire? No. That tongue alone is no. Anyway, took in on the door, boys. Just get out of my sight, okay? So else I just start cutting, and indulging myself for who knows how long. Let's get Hina to nurse service. Come on here, help me. Sure thing. Just says Jack and Base's last chase us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking her Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to finally regain her composure. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yeah, well, thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, just makes you want to even more. What happened? What happened? I can fix it all. You've already said that before, Luna. Your obsession with Toko's weird. That's a fucking psychopath. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? We got into a fight and I lost my temper off the handle. I guess fight us because of Sakura. At first I tried just to ignore it, but if you let jerk buttholes get you your time, you never have time left to live your life, but she wouldn't let go, so not thinking about it, I just want to punch her like a dozen times. A dozen punches isn't really about thinking, and when things got hand, just said Jack got loose, right? So it was my own fault, I just couldn't take it anymore, because she was saying those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started to well up with tears, and just as tears were big and spilling over, the door no surface burst open. I thought I was going to fly off its hinges, and there stood before us, Sakura. No, man. You're fine. You can have your own obsessions, I just don't get it, you know? Livestream, I have a comedic time, I'll leave as soon as the other person joins, coming back around. Time personally is probably. Oh, nothing's a big deal. What's the meaning of this? It was me, it was just Jill. It's all that demented Medusa's fault, okay? Hey, Hina, damn you, leave me alone. To leave me alone, but hurt her? What is this? What is this? I'm okay with it, it's just a scratch. Unforgivable. I can't. Oh, it's got voice acting now. Yeah. If you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me! Hearing he tripped over himself and was screaming at the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's this all this noise about? Coco stood in doorways, nurse's office, token heroes spot in the room. I go, that's something happened. Coco, please have to stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me, I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything, I'm drawing a line right here now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Oh god. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were me and Coco. Can we please make up already? Coco, are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Did you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You only think of Sakura, that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure what you saw. That's why you're thinking, that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that?
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Oh, jeez. What? Because ultimately that means you don't trust me, and it's not that it is, but if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind, I'm sorry. It's fine, I already forgot about it, besides, I may have overreacted, huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. That's good, at least. Do I need to talk to her again? The issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. Something else, I want to talk about something else. Thought we were done. What does you want to talk about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but... Well then, shall we get going? Sure. Where are we going? We're going to smooch. Ooh. I always got much ketchup. I love ketchup. I actually don't. That's a lie. With head in silence, decided to chase and eventually arrived at the fourth floor, I'm guessing. Oh no, in the bathhouse. Okay. There's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. I have to do with alter ego, but you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he'd done his job. Besides, it's not us that need alter ego, he has business with us, huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring the others to see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello, so it's just two of you, Coco and Makoto. Coco's fingers glide across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay, two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Coco typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Coco and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to stop here, saying finished my work, I just don't want that. I want to be helpful to everyone. The moment you get connected to the network, you're going to be discovered. Okay, if you want to die, go for it, right? I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. It's positive the mastermind will find out about it, then you agree, right? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. Something starts to grow, am I right? Anyway, you might think I'm just something human AI, but it's true, so it's okay. If I take everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It's just too committed, too admirable, or too fragile. Hey. You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program is, right? Certainly. When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe the question even that's a question even the program's creator can't answer, but I can say this. There's no question that alter ego is our friend. To be honest, I didn't want alter ego to push himself anymore because if we take in more risks, the mastermind will really notice, but let's do it. Let's connect alter ego to the network, but we need to get into the data center room, right? He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in this place, can you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? You saw everyone else fighting, doing their best. Could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're your friend? No, it's about me then, please don't. I want to believe... what? Random voice acting. Random voice acting. I want to be able to say I know I could do this, so please let me try.
Listen.
Besides, one place the mastermind might not notice. One place? Right. Remember, there's another place besides here with no surveillance cameras. Everyone with no surveillance cameras. The secret room! That's it, the secret room you told me about. There is plugs on the wall. I don't remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. Remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, might work. Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We also have to move alter ego. The Mastermind may spot us to go into the secret room. If they pick up on the end of this, then it's all over. You're right. But despite all that, I still think we need to try. Because our best chance of finding any new clues. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Thank you. Let's get started. I'm going to be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us. We start packing them up right away and close the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. You're going to have to be quiet as well. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you must be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Tell me that like a machine like that all of a sudden? I don't know how to react. In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers, so there might be a network cable in there. Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already, what we're going to do is check off ourselves. There's such a secret room. You're going to just teleport me? I know. 3rd floor. Oh wait, is this the 1st floor? Oh, it's not letting me teleport to the 3rd floor. That's fucking cringe. Where's the stairs? I guess the moment we get to that floor, it wants to do a cutscene or something, so letting us teleport is not a wise idea.
Just a second.
Where we need to go, really? Is it on the 2nd floor? Oh, it must be. I thought it was on the 3rd floor.
Hey.
Okay, so are you sure these documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What? Just hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. I guess she's not actually. If she was so forceful, I thought it made her mad again somehow. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, okay, I'm going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. I mean, there's some paper on the floor, technically, so... Okay, first we have to find network cable. But of course, yeah. Network cable, now we just have to connect alter ego. We got to work, pull out laptop connected to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Can't believe Cheer is going to die twice. Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to catch it outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help, so please just wait a little longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. And I was able to leave. I decided to leave him before the last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out here. You and the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was unintentionally a mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Well, I knew Coco was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that was much for sure. Okay, okay, yeah, so we're just going to split
Why is
up. Of
that?
course, I'm the reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for you? Something it's so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. Just had more I want to talk about, like what you're going to do about Sakura.
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true. But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. I don't have the mind to listen. Oh, they don't have the mind to listen. And what should we... If we can find some new clue, that'll likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego, all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it's because of stress and moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. Before long at all... Makoto, you're too needy. Your girlfriend needs her me time, so leave her alone. Yeah. I had completely dozed off. Ding dong. Ding dong bing bong. Huh? Someone's at the door.
Makoto.
Get out here. What's going on? He just kept seeing me. She was white as a ghost. Sounds like something's happened. As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly I found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay. Somebody's dead. Hey Hina, how are you? Okay, what's wrong? Something's not right in the rec room. What's inside? There was a window open in the rec room door and I hurried to look inside, and when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She sat up a chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. She should be poisoned. So what should we do? What are we going to do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get to that room, but the door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating the school regulations. We're going to have to force our way in. I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door's pressing up against something inside the room. Is that a chair? The chair. Either way, the door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rules don't apply. There's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. She's 100% been poisoned, right? Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved in. She's just unconscious, right? Oh yeah, she's like, have you seen Evangelion? With Shinji in the chair at the end. Congratulations! Congratulations! That's what it's like. Sakura said, sure. Kiko didn't reply. There's only silence, but silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? You two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window, or took us one solid hit. The window shut in 100 pieces, scattered across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just push it over with all my strength, finally the knob turned. Sakura, I ran up to her as fast as I could, but when I laid my hands on her, I knew she was dead. What I felt was cold death. I could feel the only last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... ding dong, ding dong. Our body has been discovered.
A body had been discovered after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Here we go again, boys. It's pretty brutal discovery. Like, there's no blood, there's nothing, there's just a dead body smiling, probably poisoned.
Sakura's.
It's different from all the other ones, right? The rest of them are like brutal and bloody and that sort of thing, but this one's just kind of calm, which is kind of eerie, you know?
Dead? She's really dead?
She's quite dead, yeah. Heard Hina talk about my stairs set heavily forward. I can only look on Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. Happened again. Much yourself, Coco, but gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder if she was, when the Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or reaction. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. She's in shock right now. I haven't seen Evangelion, but I have seen the gif where you just explained. Oh, watch Evangelion. It's fucking weird, but it's pretty good. I'll check it out. Hina left the rec room, and why? Why does this have to happen? Oh, that's all I can say. I repeat over and over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed, so I stood there unable to do the thing. Time just passed. After I don't know how long, I got everyone. Oh, she's just dead. Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Coco began. You heard the announcement just now, so you all know what this means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this room. Is that what you were going to say? No, whoever killed her is not just someone in this room. It's one of you, Hiro, Baka, Toko. It's one of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we even began the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her, you hate the sight of her. One of you did it, I know it. I said this here, but enjoying more gory body discoveries, more simply basic. While I enjoy more gory bodily discoveries, more simple basic non-bloody discoveries can have to be made. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because they're not the norm, right? You expect the blood, you expect the gruesomeness, and then just the basic, she's just sitting on a chair smiling, is kind of, like I said, eerie. You know what? She has didn't power level would increase by that much, but just get mad. What are you doing here? Isn't obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's... yeah, don't get so mad. It's like, you know, you're gonna ruin that lewd little pic. Jesus Christ. And now with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to her most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me, which thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her, so I don't know who it was. But whoever blackened is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, and you better figure out who did it first, because, I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
So cool. What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for this squabbling. This game has already begun. If you want to be angry with someone, be angry with whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncover Sakura's killer. If we can do that, we're dead. Then let us decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay, then Hina is guard number one, but we need more. Coco, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. It's time to stand around and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then let's settle this beginning, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is, here Rebecca took a no, you're allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like you come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about compromise? I won't ask you to let us all in, just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway, damn. No, don't really care. I'd rather spend time coming up with another splendid fantasy evolving master anyway, oh jeez. And you hear it? Do you really object? If you're going to go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided. I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to this request. But we have to find out who killed Sakura for those who are still alive to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay, but no matter what, Becca, you aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who wouldn't touch Jesus Christ? That's enough fighting, we need to focus on investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind, we can't uncover Sakura's killer, or we'll face execution. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it, if we survive we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope, we have no choice but to do it. Time to read the file. Investigate. I bet you the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was supposed to be around 12 noon, so midday. The body was discovered in the rec room on the third floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood.
Hey.
I think this case is not being challenged. Why is that? The only way to the rec room door we just came through, and that door has been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. If the door was blocked from the inside and there's no way out until we break the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a locked room murder. We love a good locked room murder.
Hey.
Well, it just happened in real life for you guys, so yes, it can happen. Because we're here more about locked murder, tell sure if you don't mind. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is where the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer committed his crimes, then went through some special method to seal the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involved in locking the room. The basic approach is closed using a string or simple mechanism, and a number of variations. For that, we have to do is check the door, see if there's out, right? The second type is where the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim from the inside. You press a switch and it fires a handgun and you shoot the arrow through a gap in the door or something like that. But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in schools and it doesn't have any gaps, so that would allow it. I think we could probably cross that one off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. That seems unlikely as well. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend to show up alongside everybody else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe. I doubt that. And it was literally just Sakura in the room, but she was already dead. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. But that, I mean, there's actually an alternative escape route within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but it's really, in reality, it's generally not possible. Do you think we cross that one off too? Probably not, right? When it comes to a locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there's 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of these 4 should seem most likely in this case? That's a good question. Answer this should be a primary focus during the trial, but right now I can't really say. It's the hidden 5th type. The way the killer sets up the locked room until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can for Sakura, if nothing else. For instance, what's this? I'm guessing that thing behind is what hit on the head, so maybe it wasn't poison. This looks like some kind of wrapper. I actually recognize it. But yeah, I mean, I gave it to her, that candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me rights after we left the nurse's office. I gave it to her, I thought it might help her calm down a little bit. So I gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we get to the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room, make sure no one could else get their hands on them. I really like them that much, but I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all the flavor. Could have been poisoned. There are shards of glass shattered around the chair Sakura was sitting on. It's all red, and these tops and bottom section of the bottle, right? This is from the alcohol, isn't it? Was there alcohol in this room beforehand? I can't remember. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits the palm of my hand. It looks like a chess piece. It's a Monokuma figure. It's a weird ass chess piece. Yeah, it's one of these back here. Oh yeah, it's from inside this, isn't it? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And you see each bottle is kind of... Okay, so there's like 5 different pieces in chess, right? The pawn, the rook, the horse that we found, the bishop, the king and the queen. There is no king here. That is a queen, I think. And what I'm wondering is how they get the figures inside the bottle.
So...
There's no different when you stand a ship in a bottle. You know where the bottle opening is spawned and the boat placed inside? You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have. So this is Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like if I start to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle is sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass before we started out as a bottle, which means Sakura must have been hit on the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. But where's the second one? There's another one missing. What the fuck are you saying? Hi Nada. You alright? You doing okay? And there's this one inside. It's a handprint.
Why?
What handprint is doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the desks. It looks quite fresh to us. If someone's hiding the locker and left it behind a little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in here until locked room was open, don't you think? I don't know all the confusion that popped out during the rest of the group. I doubt that.
Wrong.
But that's not possible. Why not? Think about it. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? It's already open. Yeah.
Indeed.
There's no way someone could have hidden here until after we opened the door. Then what does this handprint mean? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just remember all the shit that happened today. I mean, you mentioned the fire, but you didn't mention anything else. DM me if you need, okay? You had a shower yet, by the way, so you're gonna wash your hair, right? Also, it's added to the truth section. There's blood over here as well. There's blood stains found in the magazine shelf. This come from Sakurai, but doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Because it didn't come from her. That's my guess. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Can I leave? No, still more apparently. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the thing they were talking about. And some, oh, the glass we broke as well. Some kind of plastic container one around the entrance to the room. No, I didn't shower yet. Probably should. Looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. Probably, yeah. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I won't take it to heart if I was you, I know. That's still this protein can. It's got a label that says Chem A2. And my second mentioned how the Chem that whole health stuff, so much got from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What was it? You see what's scattered around the can? Glass? Oh yeah, it's underneath the glass. When it should be, the glass should be above. If we broke it. Now it's scattered around the can, also underneath it, which means that I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of this. Will that become an important clue later on? Yeah. But I'm not sure how I say it. Empty protein drink has been added to the truth section. Okay, I think we're done in this room. No? Okay, well I guess I gotta stop talking to people.
However,
If I to be killed, it's not to go down for a fight.
it's true.
I certainly didn't know what to say. She was ultimate martial artist, strong body, minded spirit, so I was scared to get upper hand on her. I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed it too if they suspected any chance against her.
What?
If you want to bomb me, go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he suspects me, but I crushed my soul completely. You got anything? We didn't know who did it, but I took her here. But that's still not exclusive, you know? No, I don't want to say anything short about find more, then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her here, you know, where? Right here in the rec room. After I went to nurse office this morning, Sakura and I both left together. Well, eventually she went off on her own, but when I saw her again, she told me, she said she left a note for each of them. She asked to meet you in the rec room by noon, right around then. So I told you, I heard it right from Sakura itself, and I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen, she said not to worry, and she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stopped her by force even, this never would have happened. It's possible not to have regrets, you know. But she had asked you three to meet first. She asked them to come to the rec room at noon at the same time of the day, and maybe good to confirm what I just heard from three of them directly. Do I need to inspect the body? I woke up at 10 AM because my family were using shit turned out, oh, yeah. Can you DM me more about that, please? I want to make sure you're okay. Sakura drew her last breath, saying something forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of blow to the head. Sakura suffered normally. I wouldn't have any problems believing when I killed her. Normally I wouldn't have any problems believing that's what killed her, but according to Monkey Fire, she also had vomited blood. When I see trace of blood on the lips, oh yeah. So when I would have caused her to vomit blood, Monkey Fire specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Well, the knock from her head can cause you to bleed, right? Not a chat. Oh, never mind. You guys have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting? Yeah, the most interesting. Do you agree? No, I don't think I'll call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood has to do with kind of why she died. Probably from the drink. Someone was in that drink.
What?
That's fine. Just when you get the chance, okay? What do you want? You bother me? That's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. It's true that Sakura asked you to meet here in the rec room, so you found out interested in this. True. I didn't receive a note that's for fact yet, but before we do what I said, it risk being killed by a monster, so you didn't go see her? Of course not. I wrote a note to shreds and then threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Beck said you didn't go see her. Is that true? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but accept this fact. You're all finished. Please remove yourself from my sight. Damn. Today was so fun. Sounds like it. Yeah, it's a true section in your handbook. There, Leonardo. Hopefully you can just rest for the rest of the day, right? Don't worry too much about anything else, okay? So much money I have, of course, when I broke in to get inside. There's no evidence of any stone mechanism used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Where did the other glass come from? Because we broke the glass. That's the chair shuffled against the doorknob, so the door opens, no evidence any kind of string mechanism used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. I just kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that, so the killer must have created the locked door from inside, not the outside. Thanks for the hug, Nada. I think you need the hug more, so have another free one. Out there.
Listen.
Well, okay, have you finished with genuine investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part. Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm gonna guard you so I can't leave, which is why I decided you're going to my place. So you decided? Well, it's got a lot more push since we had that issue, but that's right. We do have to talk to others. Shaka wanted to meet the other two people, so I need to hear what she has to say. I'm able to go to Bakura's room. Maybe to confirm that it was ripped up. Let me in! I think it absolutely has something to do with the case. Oh. That's something I'm smiling again. I'm glad you are, Nada. You deserve to smile and be happy and all that, you know? I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds, what's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah, I just wanted to check something about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How do you know about that? Did you maybe gaze to myself? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oga told me herself she wanted to ask Bakura and Toko to come too. What did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, she asked me to meet with her, of course, but didn't she write you a note? Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person and haven't mentioned others, like in passing. Yeah, this is super suspicious. So you went to meet with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? It's suspicious. The last time I saw Oga was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hero did it. He mentioned that it was the last time he saw her was in the nurse's office, but he saw her later when she gave the note to him. His story is not matching up. He was feeling around in his pocket, so that's why I don't look at him anymore. With that big space, he pulled his hand out of his pocket, but when he did, I saw something floating on the ground. Something that had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up. You know what, let me try something, go for it. Maybe. Hug. You can hug yourself if you want. I shoved it back into the pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash for out trash. Anyway, I can't know. Uga asked me to meet here, but never went. Well, if you excuse me. He had one of the candies. He 100% went to meet her, right? And he would quickly sit back into his room. He said it was just trash, but there's no way there was all to it. Yeah. Don't trust him a bit. Where's Toko? Forgot about Toko, to be honest. There we go. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds... She's doing this again, is she? What? Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay. Well, what do you want? So,
Genocide Jack
voice acting.
isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
yeah, you look like you're in terrible mood. I don't think I'd believe you.
Hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously, Noye, she slipped out into the hall. That's really far I think done it. Do you know how the crime happened? My guess is Hero. He had the wrapper. His timing was suspicious. He basically lied. He's the most suspicious right now. I want to say Byakuya, but like I don't think it's him. I want to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess it's now totally obvious. Yeah, pretty much. I can't tell you about me. I mean, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was so scared I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko came to go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. He's like, good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account has been added to truth bullets. To selection, okay. So Token here, what next? Don't we have a look at the actual crime scene again? Yeah, we need to go to the chem lab on the 4th floor. Let's go. Didn't realize on the chem lab too. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think we missed it was yes, so I understand. Piss off! Sorry, I got angry. Ooh. What's happened down here? This isn't my first time to see Chef, but just getting how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. Look at the floor, mate. Jesus. Looks like 3 shelves be connected together to make one giant shelf. That's always lovely. More important right now is what's this powder that's being spilled in front of the shelf? How to be careful not to step in it. That is a poison bottle. That's not good. There's a big bottle in front of the shelf. This is where all the powder came from. Looks like the bottle had labeling of Chem C4. We'd like to hear something interesting. I was on the 4th floor in the morning, check things out, and at a point that we wasn't like this. Then the powder must have been spilled. That's right. It's going to be around the time of the incident. If that's really what it is, it must be related to the case somehow. So there's powder being added. Okay. Is there anything else in this room? Maybe the powder itself. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do footprints were just seen as a whole? I mean, to sketch out a floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer? With an acceptable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work and for a long drawn up sketch of the room. Good sketch. So, how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me? Ow, I hit my mic, sorry.
I see.
So when we look at this, it's all interesting. It would appear that whoever his footprints only had business and left my shelf. I could have told you that while sketch. They came in, went straight to the shelf, did what they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Ouch, sorry, did you hear that? My bad. To be fair, it hurt my hand as well. It makes you feel any better. Let me see the shoes and confirm the size for myself. Can't think of a reason not to, so I quite did what like I said. I see your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, but with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are a really valuable clue. Okay. We're good here? There's a bunch of chemicals, I no idea what they are. Vegans spit this over using spermas to bring chemical reaction. How long have you learned such ignorance for so long? It must be truly bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What do you think the sunny science mathematics had no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Thanks for kissing my hand better. Didn't even say that anyway, it doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers are labelled with the letter B, so I consider this part of the shelf as section B. I don't see anything out of ordinary here, which case don't mind much of the shelf. So there will be section C. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell there's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These are poisons and powerful chemicals. And all the containers on the shelf are labelled with a letter C and a number. And so I guess I consider this part of the shelf as section C. What about A? Let's see what's going on in this shelf. There's a C one here for some reason. These are dietary supplements and different medicines. Protein drink found only recommended probably came from the shelf, and the containers of the shelf are labelled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelf as section A. But wait! There's one bottle here that's labelled Chem C9, because there's some put here on accident. Let's try and find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like someone is split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary substances, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have got a protein powder from Section A, but what concerns me is Section A, there was a bottle labelled from Section C. What's a bottle of poison in Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Nice. Good job, me. I think we're done here. Guess not. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. This is where we'll come from. It looks like a bottle had a little C4. Oh wait, we did this. Okay.
So,
what am I missing? What have I not inspected? Apparently this area where nobody's stepped. Especially a powder scattered on the floor, but not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. This also remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle's labelled Chem C4, and looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on position prints, whoever they went left side of the shelf, I've already done this. Wait, time incident, we can tell for now. Okay, so it just repeats this and makes you put it as a true bullet. That's kind of cringe to make you do it again. What do you take around? Maybe take them around the rec room, yeah. Let's get out of here. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Hey,
So my guy has investigation going. Look over here what told me. Say it's a long back out, but coming to go see it, but it's walk through cleaning. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
When I made some progress on my own, Sako's body in the shelf magazines like Wakakumi bottles. These 3 things have held you clues. You want to look over them one more time. Well, there's an extra one missing here. Did I hear you sing Darwin's song? Maybe. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involved in the Monokuma bottles. Yeah, it's an extra one missing. Something new, something,
hey.
So did you figure out? There's a hidden correlation between the bottles, pay attention, be sure to find it. Correlation, the chess pieces, can you just tell me what it is? Don't mind guiding you towards a clue, but getting the conclusion isn't a good idea. No, I got what you meant. No, he didn't need the first part. He just came here to a conclusion so everyone can have a constant outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I like to do an experiment experiment. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment.
Anyway.
Can you give up all the piece of broken Monokuma? Try to give a small piece up too. Sure, this is alright to mess with this crime scene. I've already done all through investigation, so it's fine. And I'm not sure if Byaka's not here, so anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. Go on, try to give up all the glasses. A glass with that. I thought you know Gumball. Of course I know Gumball. Gumball was great. I never really watched it too much because it was like right at the tail end of when I stopped watching cartoons and shit and got really into gaming in my early teens. But yeah, no, I've seen Darwin, Gumball and stuff. I like Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but Gumball wasn't still as awesome. Exactly. It was very weird, but I kind of like the weird shit. Do you guys know Chowder, by the way? Chowder was one of my favorites. What choice do I have? The better I just do. I took broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottles pieces. Just finished up, so I'd keep you waiting. Everything ready, let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing? We've got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare the weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and the Monokuma bottles still intact. Why do you want to do that? It's the point of experiment. I mean, since we see it. I love Chowder. Chowder is amazing. First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. They're exactly the same, which means each Monokuma weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figure inside are basically the same, nothing else can really affect the weight. Now here comes the important part. Build the piece you picked up to one side of the scale, and what we'd like to see. A normal assumption would be either the balance up or the piece of character will be lighter. I did my best. Oh, it's gonna be heavier, isn't it? I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I'm gonna miss some here and there. So let's give it a try. Well, the broken pieces are heavier. That's because there's more than one glass there. How is that possible? Just as I thought. Well, the result of our experiment and correlation between each bottle is all put together, and I believe you arrive at the same safe conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. What else did she want me to check again? The bottle, right? It's a plastic bottle containing an entrance. It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. It's like I must have drunk from it. Everyone knows how much you love to have protein. But still, this is a protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2, which is from the dietary stuff. Hey. We see what's scattered around the can. Shards of light blue glass must be the window broken to get inside, but they aren't. Okay.
So.
Okay, wait, I didn't need to be checked out. What about Sakura? According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body. Staying off space, I'm going to have a think. Well, yeah, no, but don't you think I might need to actually examine the body? There's nothing no going around. I mean, Kyoko didn't recall the thought of touching a dead body. She's just completely non-emotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown safely used to. Although there are some times, I can't believe how calming I know how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. It asks to know, Hannah, how come you? I mean, it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Why you word it like that? What? Sorry, never mind. It's more importantly, look here. Oh, some of the powder from the thing. Her shoes. You see that yeah, powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. Now powder is a clue number 1. Yeah, powder has been added to truth bullets in handbook. Next is a wound to her head. Look carefully. Actually, even if I'm telling you that, it's incredibly painful to spot. So let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to her head. 2 blows. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood in either one. So that's what I learned from examining body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bullets in your handbook. Can't believe she's able to learn that just from looking at her body. I don't think anybody at Kyoko could have pulled that off. What else am I looking at again?
In other words. Hey.
Oh. Let's just go back to this. What about the other things? I forgot what was the third thing. I guess I'll just have to keep checking the room. Am I lagging out? Or is that just my thing being weird? I think it's just my thing being weird. Also something common. Yeah. Let's just going over this again. Apparently there's an important secret hidden here. Was it the magazine thing? I'm worried now because one of my things is like just my phone's like, yeah, nothing's here. That's very weird. Yeah. First thing about magazine shop, you've seen a split suckers, why so far away now? The rapper? I gave that to Sakura, yeah, we know. Got super set yeah. Wait, what else can I investigate? The locker, maybe? That's all I can think of. Oh, good, on the inside is a handprint? Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just going over this again.
Indeed.
Just check everything until game tells me. What if I talk to Hina?
What the heck?
No, it's just doing this again. Am I missing something? Am I being... I think I'm having a Dingus moment, and I haven't actually seen the new Gumball season, so... Have you seen any of it? Is it any good? I feel like I'm missing something. Is there any other rooms that wants me to check? There was definitely 3 things in the room it wanted me to check, and I didn't check any of them. Well, I checked 2 of them. But first you have to speak cool that the voice actors from other I have changed, that's gonna be film. Oh yeah, I think it's still the same English voice actors, but yeah. Hey Luna, what fucking one am I missing? Because I'm having a moment, I can't work out what the fuck I'm missing. Maybe it's chair? Maybe the bottle again? I don't know, I feel like we've done that. Yeah, it's something here, but I don't know what. No? Yeah, we've checked everything in this room. 100%. Will you tell me?
In other words. Hey.
Otherwise I need to go check the chem lab again, right? Or does it want me to check here again? Something new, something new. There's 2 bottles.
Hey.
There's some sort of experiment. I know, there's 2 bottles. Piece of one of the big piece was clearly heavy. That doesn't means there was 2 bottles.
So.
Some sort of experiment and correlation, yeah. Believe me, right, very pace of what you think is all on you. Okay, let's go back to the chem lab. I checked Sakura's body, I checked near her feet. Maybe I need... No, I can't touch her toes or anything. Yeah, I think I need to go back to chem lab.
Indeed.
There's a wound on here, there've been 2 blows, and both her hands were spotless. No, she's the other one. So, well, left her body, I can't believe she's able to left her body, yeah. Okay, I'm going back to the chem lab. Also, I'm pretty sure I did check the magazine rack, but you know what, while I'm here, let's do it again, just in case. I'm pretty sure I did, but you know what? No point risking it, right? Oh, never mind. You're alright. You're alright. I'm an idiot. Clue. The magazine is upside down. Interesting. I did check the locker as well. Did someone put it back away on accident? Did something catch your eye? Support you to spawn you, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the magazine and flipped it. Toko. One of the pages in the center of the magazine had a word in blood and it says Toko. Could this be a dying message? You know, it appears you found it. This is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a few minutes ago. To be sure, put exactly where I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, isn't that? It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it has to be confirmed, yeah. And it's set, she's a killer for sure. And that's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to get the killer. See what you think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious. Yeah, you can't confirm that she wrote it, right? Oh, time for the class trial. That's on me for skipping through text slightly a little bit.
Whoops.
Caught me sleeping. The investigation was just so boring. I couldn't stay awake. Should.
Is it okay? Can I?
Sorry, voice acting about me.
Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Alright. I'm hoping we can have this trial done in 2.5 hours. Well, the trial should be 2 hours, maybe longer if you take a bit of time. Oh, lovely. Well, I got about 2.5 hours until my usual end time, so that's what I'm hoping to take. And make something happens. Alright, let's go. It's like you read my mind. Okay, set made his nightmare, everyone going to meet up one after another, and then... There's so little people here now. The ultimate martial artist, locked in a murder mystery. Stop using emoticons, you weirdo! What the... I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. No matter how awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive. Yay! For example, you're at a picnic and find a dead body, XD. It's just plain creepy. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if it puts out a sad face, it's super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Tear face. Despite that does make it seem sad. Then please get on the elevator. Ooh. So you're down there, Kirby faces. I remember where those Kirby faces were everywhere. Damn, people used to love using those. What the hell was that? You tell me. And I'll say to our specific kids I know you're smart, especially with this game. Oh god, my internet lagging the game. It might be me. It might be me. I think I had a little dip earlier as well. Who knows? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. So you can't so casual after murdering someone. I don't think I'm acting casual. I don't mean I hurt anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough because like, we know that one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is one of us. I have multiple guesses, which is probably not the best way to go into a case. Well, this stream crashed for me once. Oh, lovely. That's probably what happened earlier. Rip viewership then, I guess. Like, stream crash is pretty brutal. You said a film and moving further away from my god. But chilling fear running through me and trying to make it from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climb into a still prison in total silence. Watched the door close, and it began. I felt it began its sinister descent. Then very below it, I don't know, alternate clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, ding dong. The ride was over. The door opened once again. Just the 6 of you, really. So few, it must be so lonely. It's all like your fault it's all left. I wonder, will the class try to end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
I have multiple guesses here who are like 4 suspects, for being honest. 2. I would say there's 2. Now that we're ready to begin, you know drill, find your assigned seats. Yeah, let me assign my skills. So the curtain open for 4th time. Deadly Judgment, Deadly Deception. Yeah, you say this every time. You say this every time. You can see it's the time limit for each phase, effective during the class trial, 3 SP, and that's cool and composed. Steady your aim a little, effective during non-stop debate, and hang. Yeah, I'll take this. I would love one more slot, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any other skills. No, okay, that's fine then. Okay, here's my two theories. First one, Hero tried to pin it on Toko with the writing, was the only one who showed up. Sakura tried to make a sort of like a peace offering with the candy and it didn't work out. That sort of thing. Or second, my guess would be Sakura purposely took the poison and had Aoi hit her on the head maybe a couple times with some of those bottles to try and make it so she could get out while she died because nobody trusted her anymore and figured it was a matter of time before she died. Those are my two theories. We know how this works.
Figure out who done it. Then only they
It's even repeated in fan games, Jesus.
We already know who did it.
Do we?
Deja vu.
Deja
The one who
vu.
killed
I've just been
Sakura.
in this place before.
Is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you. I had nothing to do with it.
At least there's voice acting in this, so I can save my voice a little bit.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
He's not sure that one of those three did the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Maybe because I hated her, but to be fair.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about
What's
it.
Aoi's account again? Remind me. I read notes, meet her in a rec room by Norishas. Okay, let's talk about the notes.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had. You hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No.
No, that's wrong.
It's not that simple per psychology. Why would we kill them off? Why would they make it obvious? Who
Another reason you
knows?
suspect them is because
At the same
Sakura
time,
wanted
though.
to meet with them, right?
At the same time, though, the game has thrown so many red herrings. Like, you making an obvious case this late into the story would work on me.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Hopeful. I can't disagree here. That's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Doesn't mean one of them did it. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Hey, John. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well.
Absolutely guilty.
How's DBDB
I
treating you?
don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but
I saw you playing some.
to see her.
I didn't either.
I saw you playing some normals yesterday.
Same here.
You liar.
What's wrong? Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Pocket trash or pocket sand? Pocket sand is stronger.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Liar. But here said can't be right because Sakura could only got the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. When Sakura got that candy.
I got it!
Because it was after the nurse's
I'm
office,
not
right?
sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, because he didn't confess it earlier.
Sudden hostility.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I
Uh-huh.
even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
How do you know about that?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How do you know about that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See?
He wasn't allowed to investigate the crime scene, so how does he know about it? He did it.
Saying? No way. I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
You didn't even look at the
If you
magazine.
recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Man, he really is kind of stupid, isn't he? I'm not gonna lie.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on, but when Coco found the magazine with Dying Message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Upside
That's
down.
right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Sure it does. There's always something strange about it. Coco found Dying Message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yeah, because he couldn't have seen it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
What am I missing? So Dying Message when he first found the body at that time, like, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out...
Okay, let's choose this on
What I said makes
Hero.
total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it's wrong.
Didn't we just repeat what was already said in the cutscene beforehand? Am I confused by that?
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then.
Still feels too obvious, doesn't it, right?
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it
Yeah,
matter?
that's a lot
when I
why you saw it.
All you
Or when
gotta
you saw
do is
it.
read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first
I
place?
don't think so.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Prove it.
100%, without a doubt. She wrote it.
Someone could have easily framed.
So you know it's true.
Well, I doubt, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. There's no blood on hands. Do I have to do this? Okay. Gotta remember about the reload.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Can I get negative zone to disappear so I can fucking see?
30% right. The occultist bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at That's right.
Okay.
Show me this.
I lost the tempo, and I just couldn't regain it. You know you can look into more one message. Well, I worked out at the end there. Yeah, I worked out at the end there.
Completely unconvinced that
They're just
Sakura
spamming buttons
wrote
and
that
praying.
dumb message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
Yeah.
Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep.
Then, who did write it? Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he.
The
knew
main
about
reason
the
I was
message in
doing
the first
right,
place.
left was to keep tempo right.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I'm still not convinced.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Just let me explain what happened.
I'm not buying
Got
it.
Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? Ask a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end
As soon
everything.
as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was
Sure
gonna
about
kill
that.
me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then
Yeah, I think here I did it.
my
Nah.
only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
I wasn't 100% convinced in Hero entirely, but I mean, it's too early in the case.
She had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together.
And also, how does
I
the room get
realized
locked?
If I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
I think Hina did it.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
There wasn't even that much blood.
Believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah, I'm glad you're in agreement, Kyoko.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now
The
doesn't
locked
explain.
door, or the closed door, I
And
guess.
Until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what's here didn't make sense. What we had to do with the right message? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? No, okay. I was thinking about the locked door, but I guess not.
I got it.
That was my second guess. But I was thinking about the locked room entirely,
You
so
just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden.
close like the door, yeah.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
They're trying to make us suspicious of Toko, but
I
I'm
don't
not.
see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Nope.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
There's only one choice. Toko maybe. But I'm not convinced.
Had to be
I'm not
Toko,
convinced.
right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
Why'd you hide it?
Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle.
Also, there was a second
That's
wound,
not
so...
where this case ends.
What do you mean? What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Nope.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I'm gonna have to point out the bloody wrong thing. Yep. Maybe the yellow powder? Let's see what he says.
I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
Twice or once?
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Okay, which one am I using to mention the body? The two hits? Is it the body or the Slump forward. Oh, there's no injury indication where she was vomited, so not that one. So for 2 blink. Okay, yeah. Probably that one then.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
There we go. Got there in the end. Took a little bit.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
Exactly.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
True.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
They're heavier. Well, the
Think back.
remains were heavier.
After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
And a missing bottle that I noticed immediately.
There were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
So glad for the voice acting here, so I don't have to do it myself.
What the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between Monokuma bottles and starting to become clear. The connection must be the object that Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Well, we're missing a king. I think it was king, maybe a queen. We'll know from this. Is it queen or king? Well, it's gonna be chess piece, so I guess nothing matters. Chess. There's a P. I need a P. Don't anybody say go to the toilet. P. Oh, I could have got the E if I was fast enough, but I wasn't thinking. Q's. That was easy.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
the chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that?
I guess you don't know too much about chess.
Still missing a
do you?
piece.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Oh, that is the king. I thought it was the queen.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So,
Shogi's just
say a bottle did go missing.
advanced chess, from what I understand. Like, instead of just having like the 6 different pieces, like every single piece does something unique, right? That's my understanding of shogi.
Has anything to do with this case? That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
Unlikely.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to...
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
The bottle's missing. It was excited. It was broken, obviously.
I got it!
It's not making me think too hard right now, is it?
What makes you so sure?
Because the remaining pieces were heavier than the
Because there
actual
was
bottle.
evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Yeah. It's because it's heavier. Where's the experiment? There we go.
I got it!
Nailed it. I'm so smart, guys.
The other way was a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Sorry, I was just reshuffling in my chair.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There's no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Must have been used by second attacker, I guess. Did I say bowling afflictions?
That was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Nope.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago,
True,
you were
true. He
saying
can't really speak, can he?
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
I feel like it's just going to loop around and he's actually the killer.
Just remember
I still don't trust Hino entirely, though.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there. and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Was she the one hiding in the locker, maybe?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Okay, this still could work my theory that Hina did it, because she could have stayed in there, realized what Hiro had done, hid the evidence that he made her look like she did it, and then she was still alive, and then Hina hit her with the second bottle. Maybe, I don't know.
You just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
But I'm just working on a theory, a game theory.
On his brain. I think they've come.
He hasn't been the smartest lad this entire time.
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
That's not going to help your case by calling us names. It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that Toko was hiding in the rec room. She's going to point it out to Locker, isn't it? Another new element? Seriously? So I probably be pressing left mouse button until you find a stroke or a second thought, but now on you have to pay little attention to what finish it below. Okay. So I got to choose the truth bullet, alright? Hey.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
Hold on.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
What if you have to redo it all over again? If you get it wrong. I'm not going to plan to do that because I don't want to, but just in case, I'm sure it's just
a handprint behind on the inside of the locker. They must have been hiding in there and put their hand.
There's actually like 4 in there.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura.
Hey, that's jumping ahead.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Jesus Christ, make up your mind, would you?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
A little bit.
After he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I
Indeed.
didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
She didn't.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a...
Oh, maybe she did. Damn it. My theory's falling apart.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
She's gonna have to sneeze. There we go.
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
I noticed
I
that.
can't really say what was going on, but I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to
It was Sakura.
splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
That's assuming you murdered her. I'm not convinced. I might be stuck in my own plan or my own theory.
Didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Good to know you got a plan to kill
Go
Byakuya.
away and die your meaningless death alone.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Let's go keep talking like that. He's gonna...
That's that. Let's start the vote.
No. We should have some words for Hero after on that one.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
You feel too eager. You're just fueling my theory here. You're too eager.
Not quite yet.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
The poison.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over. I'm gonna guess yellow powder because we haven't used that one yet.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up!
I can't
Over
have.
there in front of the shelf!
Maybe I need to grab something here then, because that it was in the chair.
I was just
Maybe it's State of Sakura's body.
and all of a sudden,
Because we actually didn't use that one, did we?
You were taken by surprise, so you smashed her head in with...
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Oh, I missed. I also pressed the wrong button anyway. Wow, amazing work.
I was just and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise. You smashed her head in with the...
It's the right last one, isn't it?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
That is indeed wrongo.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's...
So,
Oh.
you finally noticed.
I was a bit eager there, wasn't I?
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. Evidence proves I was attacked from the front of the magazine shelf. Bloodstain.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
She has a point.
No way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah, we haven't even brought that up yet. Jesus, I didn't even think about that. I thought about the start and then just forgot about it again.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Coco just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's no reason Tokyo was hiding in the locker because I saw it for myself. It was open. I feel like that's not the right word, and we want there.
Rec room. Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
It wasn't.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
Oh yeah, you're probably back to Tokyo by then.
Not know. You killed her.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Well, it could be lying. Yeah, that's what I said.
She's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Yeah, it was poison.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could be missing something so important. If it's an impossible explanation, maybe it's because I added a because there. My bad. It's gotta be the yellow powder, right?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her
Really?
head.
Was I too eager?
Shoot.
What was it that killed
What's Aoi's account? Hold on, I remind myself of that. So I got written next to Becca. Oh yeah, just talk about the notes, right? So it can't be that. It's gotta be the yellow powder. Maybe I just used it too soon.
It wasn't from Genocide. What was it?
There's no one that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
How's it not the powder?
What was it?
What about the file? The time of death has been found, body was discovered in the rec room, third floor, evidence of strong blow to the head, no injuries noted, her seems at some point it's from violent form. Oh, okay, yeah. That's why we talk about the vomited blood, right?
It wasn't from Genocide. What was it?
There's no one that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than...
Yeah, I've got there in the end. Got there in the end. Just took a little bit of thinking. And checking on stuff, because I forgot what everything included.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Yeah.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean... Maybe when she got hit with the bottles...
Unlikely.
Cut the inside of her mouth.
Yeah, getting hit in the back of the head, and you get glass in your mouth, that is very unlikely.
That's all it was. The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
She sounded more and more like a detective to me.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Poison!
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Arrogant.
You're making me go all weak in the knee!
Oh, hush.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can... explain it?
Of course.
If she technically poisoned herself, does that mean she's her own murderer, technically?
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to
I think she got Hina to do it, to try and get a way out of here, but
But you're the only one...
she could have poisoned herself.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Damn, kinda mean.
Well, yeah, good point.
Well, good point. Is that all he's got? Oh, guess so.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yep.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Yep.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
In the left drawer instead of the right.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections.
Well, if someone were to
A,
kill themselves,
B,
it counts the
and
culprit.
C.
The culprit's the person directly injured, causing the victim to die. So yeah, nobody would die. It'd just be an
In
end.
section A, dietary.
But that's making an assumption.
In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
What poison I can show you this? I'm sure I know where he got it. It was in the same shelf with all the supplements. I'm positive it was in section A.
Got it. The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Back up at the bottle of poison to his lips. We're so shocked at what we're seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But I'd say it was the most natural thing in the world. Back as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
I think he's fine.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need
It
to
clearly
make
wasn't a
spit it
powder,
out.
was it?
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Yeah, I took the bottle from back here, I scraped a bit of the contents with one finger, she touched the finger with her tongue.
It's protein powder.
It looks like liquid. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like liquid.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Also, to be fair, you're not supposed to just straight up have protein powder. You're supposed to mix it with stuff. Usually put it in like smoothies and stuff, right? So, of course, it's going to taste absolutely rank. Which means the confessed poison must have been, could it be? This again? What's it going to be? Is that... Huh? Oh, it's gonna be protein drink. Is it T next for protein? It is, isn't it? Nope. Can I get an N? There we go. It took me a little bit to work that one out. Could you tell?
I understand.
Protein drink. Oh.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each
I'm so
container
smart.
were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Which makes it less likely that Sakura did it to herself.
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I hit the mic again, I'm sorry. I'm waving my hands all around today. Something at the scene. Protein drink, right? What am I missing? Did we just say that?
They gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixture.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Eno. No, it shows who switched up. It has to be. Must be what I found in front of the shelf. Footprints?
I got it! footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
I was going to say, Hina, show us your feet, but that sounds like a bad thing to say.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belonged to...
I felt like they could have just scraped their foot around a bit and hidden something. These people really don't think in murder cases, do they?
All we do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Why did he pause?
The footprints. They're mine.
Knew it.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
I hate to like do what I did earlier, right? Luna, you mentioned this where you're like, I think Hero did it. I did do it, and then actually I think you didn't do it. But now I'm like, did she do it? Because now I'm like, what's going on? Who did it?
Just as I suspected.
Like, I think it is her, but like, now that she's confessed to it so easily, and it's still only like an hour into the trial,
There was no mistaking it.
I'm just like, maybe she didn't do it. Maybe it is actually Hero.
Only people here who wear sneakers are...
The people who wear sneakers here are Makoko and Hina.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
That's basically it's a bitch. First one must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, let me see your shoes. I prefer. Okay, yeah. It's a logic of they confess. Yeah, right. Like
that left only one other possibility.
Nobody's confessed until like literally every single thing's pointed at them, right? Until like literally the comic has been done, right? So it's like somebody confessing before the comic book is just sounds wrong. You know, feels wrong.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That's what I thought.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close.
Maybe Sakura did kill herself.
Think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? Why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
How did the glass end up behind? Oh. How did the glass end up underneath the protein powder, though? We still don't know that. And how did the door end up locked? Sakura did it to herself. Sakura's the real culprit.
I'm not convinced.
Neither am I.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
To you, maybe.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery.
The locked door.
Convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yep.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yeah, because you're not guilty. God damn it.
doesn't.
He isn't guilty, is
The
he?
fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too
Right?
obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
He left like 5. You would have noticed.
Notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
What a smart guy.
Nobody
You're
else to
a bit dumb.
suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Still no excuse. Still no reason for the locked door.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we know that nobody went from Section C.
Can you repeat that series?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Well, that's because she's
It's
been
the
just
same
confessed
thing
that she
no
didn't do
matter
it.
How many times you hear it? How long until you're satisfied?
Until we figure it out, exactly. Still like another hour in this case to go, so... Gotta be the footprints,
First I
right?
went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And he spilled some of the powder. Yeah. Okay. And I moved from Section C to Section...
Let me just make sure I got all these right. So the shelf, A, B, C. Yeah, source of the powder. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And that's
Oh, I
where
missed it.
switched the powders. Once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back. Then I took the bottle and left the... That's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we take?
I think it's this, right?
First,
About halfway through.
That's when I grabbed the... And he spilled some of the... Yeah. Okay. I moved from Section C.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
Just had to check what the file said, right?
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, because the powder would have gone around her feet by initially.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Just nervous, I didn't know I still left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
He's a liar.
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
It's good to see him on the back foot for a little
And
bit.
the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
How do you get evidence?
New evidence?
Oh, when she went to the room to get the scale.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
Wait, did Byakuya did
was
it?
hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found
A piece of
it
glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Oh, from the
I couldn't have
glass.
solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it, huh?
If you really...
Should I like the glass found the bottle of poison? I think I broke something the same way. It's the rec room window.
I got it!
So I got pretty far into it, but I missed the final step to work out it was Byakuya.
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
He was trying to get Kyoko to swallow the piece of glass, wasn't
How
he?
did a shot of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
Everything.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it where the bottle of poison should be when they broke the window? It was in the rec room, right? It was in section A of the shelf.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And
True.
then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was in there? Logic,
You
mate.
already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
He's getting angrier.
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because that's because it's evident. It's because of the bloody glass being underneath. Is that going to be the piece of evidence thing? I really ever say, I really ever hear you say mate. I kind of like it. Do I really not say mate that much? It's a very British word.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Also bruv, but I don't say bruv that much.
Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before.
You know right now, don't you showered yet? You said you were showering earlier, but then never did.
You remember how there was
No,
broken
don't say that.
glass
Oh,
all around
you don't
the
like
room?
bruv? You don't like my English accent when I say bruv. I swear on my mum, mate. Sorry, I had to.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Sorry, I won't do it again. I just had to do it once.
Underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result...
I'm not fancy British, but I'm not like full-on chav. I'm like in between, you know? That's what I've always said.
The protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
I'm not fancy British.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
We love fancy British Adam. Okay, do I need to start picking up an accent? Where's the hat? Where's the hat? Okay, I'll put the hat back on. Oh, good evening, good evening. Oh, what is lovely to be in this fine establishment. Cup of tea, some scones, dinner with the king. I hate paying taxes. Anyway. Sorry, I had to.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please,
I
tell us.
lost it. Well, you better go find it.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
We wouldn't want you to appear uncouth now, would we? Ow. Okay, I'll stop.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
When I got poison from the chem lab and walked to the rec room, it had to be in... Hina. Oh, wait, no.
Shoot!
Sakura? Let's not then, Luna, for the safety of... I hit my mic again, I'm sorry.
I got it!
I'm gonna be honest, I was doing British accent so much I got distracted.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not like Sakura definitely went to Section C. Why should not have set the Brit? Like, I'm curious, but like, you said it's about something not good, so that makes me on edge. You know? I Luna, I like you. I wouldn't want to have to ban you. You know? I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Do I have to do the dance again? Yeah. 3 dances in one is nuts.
You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it. Stop talking. You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong. Wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it. Stop talking. You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong.
That was easier.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
It's oh, it's not a bullet set. Okay, never
This
mind.
should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yep.
It did. The same
Oh,
yellow
it's game.
powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Also, I just messaged you say like maybe it wasn't a good payment. How come? You seem nice. That's all. You know. you know. I never thought I'd be questioned for thinking somebody's a good person.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
How is it impossible? I'm curious.
So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Yeah.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't
I'm feeling
Hina,
like a bit of shit
but
before obviously.
Sakura.
Nah, you're fine, Luna. You've been likable so far, don't you worry.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But
Nope,
why
sounds good to
did
me.
Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
You're trying so hard.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Finally kill Sakura, they catch him with Sakura under poison. Unsolved mystery of the locked room. The only way to explain it. Did she kill herself?
Here's my answer.
Oh, guess so.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
So many plot twists in this one, my head hurts.
Are you saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than
You
I
can't say that word.
lie.
You're supposed to say unalived. Thank you. You're gonna get me banned.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
Also, just in case that is a joke, I find people who like say unalived. I think that's the stupidest fucking thing ever. I'm gonna be honest.
But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room.
It is the worst room, worst room, worst word ever. It's like just say the word, just say killed, man.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
It's like people say like saying killed gets you negatively impacted by the algorithm, but at this point, people use unalive so much, it's probably also on that list. You know? Like, do you think they have no idea what's going on their platform? But they just trick themselves and keep using it. That's my opinion anyway.
I got
There you go.
the locked room.
I got distracted for a second there, sorry.
I'm sure she locked herself
Just a
in
kill
so
murder,
nobody
shag.
could stop her
I
from
love
doing
shag.
what she did.
What a British word. I don't know if you know that word, Nada, but shag is such a British word.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Oh yeah, she was desperate to leave the room, wasn't she?
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done,
There was
you
I
gathered everyone together.
I'm gonna give myself credit for working out the first half, but there was like 3 different plot twists I didn't think about.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yeah, I probably should have thought about that. I'm gonna blame the fact that there's been like 2 days since we last played the game.
So,
That's my excuse for being a bit off, even if I did kind of work out Monday's murder pretty much quickly.
despite this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Bro feels like he's had his whole faith just shattered in front of him.
I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not!
Time for comic book.
It is. Actually, no.
Please don't tell me there's another plot twist.
We have to end this properly.
Oh no, mate, he's just talking about the comic book, isn't he? Well, I mean, that's already there, so... I'm guessing it would be this one, right? At 2, she hid inside the locker? Oh wait, that looks like she's coming out, not going in. Oh no, it's one of those 2. We'll work it out. At 3, yeah, candy. Grab the bottle. This would be the night, wouldn't it? Wrote Toko. He left the room. She came out. Is there not one of her hiding it? Oh, there we go. Call her. Use the queen one. I'm pretty sure those 2 are the other way around. Maybe, we'll find out. She woke up. I guess it's this one. It could be either, but it doesn't look like that one. Came in, saw it, and then she grabbed the bottle and... Is that supposed to be her tracksuit? I think that's supposed to be her tracksuit, right? Yeah. Right, we'll find out. Oh, I missed one here. Oh, is it her picking up the bottle? Or was it the other way around? Wait, hold on. Where's the other bottle? Oh, that one had blood on it, so it has to be. Okay, let's see if that's right.
Is you.
The killer is the dead body!
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toka. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma
This music is
bottle
sick.
and
I'm
attacked
gonna be honest, I
Sakura.
kind of like this music.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from so that end, he wrote down a name. Toka. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Climax.
But
the
of
name.
course,
The name
Toka
though.
witnessed the whole thing.
The name
As
though.
soon as the coast was clear,
Climax reasoning. That's the name of the song. Also, looks like it was the right way around. Luckily.
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
I love
And
climax
while she
reasoning.
made one little mistake.
Isn't climax reasoning just another name for post-nut clarity?
She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start calling post-nut clarity climax reasoning now.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So
She's just built
then,
different.
what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
And she was told beforehand. Did you mention she was
And that
just told
same
beforehand?
Someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
The only person not looking angry during these.
was you, Hina.
I believe Sakura was trying to make sure no one was accused of her death, which made the room look locked. True, but there was still a trial, so we got there in the end. But man, we all almost died like 4 times.
Full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Ro didn't work it out, and it is tormenting him.
Makoto, how did you...
Like, he's always feeling superior to us. He always thinks he's worked it out before us. He didn't work this out, and now he's just traumatized. Like, his whole faith, his whole superiority complex is about to shatter. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a second personality like Toko has.
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
He is gonna have PTSD, you're not wrong.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams.
Yeah, there's actual motions in
That's
this
what
one.
makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
He went in with the assumption that somebody had committed the murder heartlessly and calculatedly, and when emotions and stuff came into it, he didn't know how to deal with it because he has none.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
So is there going to be no execution then, or is he just going to like double kill Sakura's body? That'd be fucked up. I'm also here like, It's Monokuma. He would do that. He would desecrate a body. You know? 98. Oh, is 100 a max? Like, am I missing like a couple points, and that's why I'm not getting 100?
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Well, it's a suicide, so do we need to vote?
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Lovely.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
I need an execution. I set up an execution. I guess we'll just use the body again. That does sound like Monokuma.
Or the dreadfully wrong one?
Unfortunately, it does sound like Monokuma.
What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Guilty!
Okay.
That's right, the one who cast Sakura was Sakura herself. We're done here, so that's the whole truth hurt, I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, we would have had died along with the rest of us, and yet, why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died there, because that's exactly what I wanted. Well, I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner, you all killed her, so that's why I couldn't let her be the only one that died. You don't mean you were going to take us all with you? We have atoned for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. For serious, that's... You still don't understand? Let me explain. Do you realise how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. She got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Calm down, you don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down, I don't care if I suffer for this, it's my fault after all, but now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible, she thought everything was her fault. Which is why, when she wanted to find some way to get someone to forgive her, she asked to meet with them. You asked me to meet with those three? Can't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. She completely believed in all of us. And if you just talked to her, you would have understood that she was a friend to all of us. And yet... Like I was canonically supposed to be the first culprit. True, because she was supposed to kill somebody and start the whole thing up, but she didn't. You trampled all over her feelings and you did the unthinkable. No, it's just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you and you wouldn't even listen to her what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's why a suicide note meant. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? You came. I thought it was voice for a second. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favour to ask. A favour? I like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That's the last conversation I had with her. By the time you got back, she was already dead, I'm assuming. When I went back to Chem Lab, got the pretty shake to ask for, and when I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realised. I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura, so I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura, let me in, please open the door.
Why?
Why did she have to die? She had a weakness, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal, yeah?
Why?
You all blamed her, tried to protect her and suffer for it, and then just added the weight she had to carry. She didn't even realise it. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to be free of her regrets, but even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
Something about right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker. Ayo, jerk it. Sorry. It just takes so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what suicide note meant, right?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me, well, what I'm here trying to say is,
Yes, indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note, Sakura's suicide note. What, but Hina already? Oh, I wrote that one, it was all me. Oh wow, he got in the way of the trial, that's fucked. This one's by Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What then? You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. I made it sound so dirty. I just thought of lighting things up a bit. I can help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. If I falsify evidence, did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You're the ones jerking around each other. Heck, even if the will had face factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? It's all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
Glad
do?
you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? And isn't that just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so funny, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth lost in darkness gives me the willies. Could you get with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about Buzzkill. Right, here we go. My good friend Hina. I'm trying to do an angelic voice here, but I am British, so I'm not sure if it's going to work out. My friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but I need you to know. This is my final wish.
As you know,
Oh, I don't have to
I'll be
read it
giving
anymore.
information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
I pit on the voice for no reason, okay. Oh, never mind, I do have to pit the voice. Never mind. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Can you decide what is voiced? For the love of God. Oh my God, we're back to it. You might not see the importance of the dojo, but my family have watched over it for 300 years. Voiced.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
The game's pissing me off. It's going to be not voiced again.
That's how I
Oh,
saw
never mind.
things.
Oh, there we go. However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that I made a mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
What the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than
Murder. They were probably worried until the first Mori happened, nothing would move forward, but neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involved with Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Would never would fight with such despair, trying to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than anything.
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
I wonder how the computer's doing. I guess that's going to come into play next chapter. That's how I came to feel. Oh, sorry. That's how I came to feel. Gotta put the accent back on, right? Or the voice back on. Don't think that's an accent. That's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Because of that, I decided with our secret, we made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all you led directly to her hate you for it. Ugh. Bit tired, apparently. Jesus. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoric. Or maybe just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
This is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with me just accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My triple suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
Feels weird just jumping between voice and non-voice. It's worse than fucking Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail. I have an obligation to get the situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do what I was told and I commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is
Myself. I wrote this game. That's it's really obvious. If the mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. He's not going to keep his promise, you know that, right? He's not going to keep the promise. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. Among you? Almost among us. We're almost there. We almost got another among us. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
Save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Never had people like you in my life. I feel like I should have voiced that. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered, she didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak, quite opposite in fact. She was strong, too strong, that's why she killed herself. Every time I say kill herself, I'm gonna get banned. It's just banned. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was her only limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Think about how long this message has gone on, and look at how many little characters there are. That's how the Japanese language works. It just pits so many little things into like a long sentence. Like that first sentence is probably all we got through. That first line. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic, but still. And honestly, that could easily just be scribbles. I don't think the picture's high quality enough to tell if that's actually Japanese or not. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try and stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I keep you from killing each other, then that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen, this is the only way I have left to distinguish myself, and you can use that note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byako, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about the plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions, not words, and hopefully they will see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Banned for 7 lifetimes? That's a lot of lifetimes.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try and kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly got bit by the big one in the end. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now the next victim has been decided. What do you mean next victim? No one here blames anyone. First of all, you're on the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember we're not enemies that hate each other, we're friends and who need to work together. Damn straight, this is all because of misplaced hatred. I don't blame her, I can't blame her, no one can blame Hina either. Whether or not they were spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you want?
What the heck, this is not how it's supposed to go, but anyway, you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other, no, you are definitely the enemy. He's absolutely right about that. Well, let me back you understand, don't you? This is life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. I can only do that. Those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Even Byaku's coming around? Damn. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside the fear of the game.
Don't make me
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I'll no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I've only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto those who think they can control me. Becca, does this mean? Don't misunderstand, I haven't been moved by some faultless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Where the master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now you can say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring, but nothing good could come of this. I'm still going to be the one having fun time. The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good for nothing backstab and get back on track. This is the moment you're waiting for, punishment time. Is he going to actually desecrate the body? Uh-oh. Sakura's a killer, right? She's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh heavens no, just because the black is dead doesn't mean kind of sub in whatever else student I want. Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the bare times 1 rule? But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest? Oh no. Please don't I mean, if you want me to hate Monokuma even more, it's gonna help, but... I still hate the bastard. Oh, he found the computer. Oh, he found the computer. Well, that's not coming into play next chapter like I thought it was. Well... Excavator Destroyer. I think it was kind of worse than some of the other ones. Somehow. So you go play bowling with it? I guess not. Well, that's not coming into play next chapter. At least he didn't discredit a corpse. You sucked my and turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. That really took out of me. Maybe I'll go grab a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all for the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The colour, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I do like me some grilled chicken. This how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else... Yeah, we really know about this, don't we? Old Eagle's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend, and you killed him. Isn't this what you call animism? When the soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got in my way and was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally, no, I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop and I knew we were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start.
What are you thinking?
You knew I still got cock enough to let us take the plunge? Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, it was, I guess you call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to lock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us, he wanted to help him at the risk of his own life, and for that he was killed. Yeah, the punishment at times made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soon. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. And which dice so far, the deaths of each one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. You would hope so. Holy man, you're like super mad, just like unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close, but before that, I need to read the postscript. I feel like this post case has been going on longer than the case at this point. Jesus. Still a bit more left Sakura's note. To have your attention, okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. Right, I'm going to use the voice again. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell you to tell others. Hopefully it'll act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What, a clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the Mastermind off and on this whole time we've been here, so I learned one thing, which is the Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Never word, it would have been the deep hidden spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to read the spicy book club is dismissed for today. Well, you can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid idiot. Just get back at you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I can never let any of you greaseballs have it. But... Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the Mastermind. I'm not going to lay that down and die. I will fight you, bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Oh, well, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest now. And maybe take some time to consider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Still convinced there is a apocalypse outside or something. And it's been like a year since we actually came to the school at the start of the game. I know this parting words before he disappeared, but what's that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. Her Mastermind did something to us? Koka said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body? What?
Hey.
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The Mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And we try to leave the school, the sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? What's this, Speed? Featuring Keanu Reeves? I see stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's totally unheard of. You know, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So this class trial is over, Monokuma's gone. And now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up? Let's get out of here. But, you know, I still feel responsible. Tell about that ego bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kuka and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about that? Make that your last one. Haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me to more than once.
Sorry.
Okay. You just said sorry again. Then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? You should just capture his flag?
No, no, no.
I can't someone says that someone else who is sub the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's why I called you sleazeball, because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. More bit of spiting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no.
This seems like flirting to me. I don't know what about you guys. Stop playing Master, making me jealous. Someone would abuse, give and take. Me. Just not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. End of chapter. Sakurai's class trial can end and we returned to the world of Hope Peaks Academy, but the story wasn't even closer over. Time to keep marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night stuck up on us. Dong, ding, bong. Ding, dong, ding, dong.
This is a school as such. Soon the doors to the... Okay then. Sweet dreams,
I'll let you listen to this
everyone.
again.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me along with it down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice, I could hear a voice. Is it not end of chapter? Wake up. Wake up, huh? The voice dragged me from deep sleep in Haiti half conscious. My eyelids were like lead. That's not menacing.
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
How'd she get into your room? In a flash I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. I see. Wait, what? My door? It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Your girlfriend's here. Oh my god.
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 AM. Why was Kyoko waking me up this hour? I guess we're not done with the chapter. Okay, never mind. It's so late. What happened? I have a favour that I need to ask. What's your favour? Remember when Sakura said end her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. What the fuck is going on? My words reverberated through the half-day's head at data center, but I thought that was locked. Is it going to let me jump to the 4th floor? It is, okay. Data center was like right here, so... What's this one? Oh, it's not letting me teleport. Can I teleport this one back here? No, I need to go to the 3rd floor. The stairs is right here. Can I not teleport to any of these? Do I need to just walk? Okay, I guess we'll walk in. Making me put effort in. How dare you? How dare you? Went into it after school and headed into a data center on the 4th floor. It just skipped for me. I went to one at data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said to meet me. She may be inside already, but I handed the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. Tried again. Must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, ho, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is clearly prohibited, don't you know? Well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in right yet? But I can see that, Joel. Don't waste my time telling me crap I see myself. Doesn't make me in any seconds, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you going to try to tell me you're sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
just a second.
Why are you here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you two, whatever, the 2 of you, just get back to bed. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial.
That's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, okay, let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Yeah, go and get out of here. Shoot, shoot. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was that about? When we had maybe go data center, we just had to be locked and they showed up late without leaving without checking a single thing. What's the point in all that? Don't worry about it. Just figured it'd be the end of the conversation as always, but well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. What's going on, eh? What's going on here? As I turned to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who? Kiko was right next to me once again, whispering to my ear.
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
That...
Watch
Right?
out for her.
How does he know that person exists? Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies, is over. Okay, no idea who that is, if I'm being honest with you. No idea who that is. Guess we'll find out at one point. So it just added a question mark. Interesting, okay, okay. To be continued. Receive the Altar Lump. Well, we got the ball. Maybe we can still extract some data from it. I don't think we are. The one they call Ultimate Despair. But indeed.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
I want to know more, but...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Can I not pull? There we go. As I said before, I'm doing every chapter in its own part, apart from maybe chapter 6, because apparently that's a long one. But who knows? Who knows? Guys, we got that done way faster than I thought I did. What, like under 4 hours, that whole chapter? And the trial itself was like an hour and a half, 2 hours if you include post-comic stuff as the trial still. So pretty good, honestly. Pretty damn good. I imagine chapter 5 is going to be a bit longer. Chapter 6 we already know is going to be super long, so we'll see how that goes. But no, for Danganronpa today at least, hope you guys did enjoy that. We'll do chapter 5 and 6 next week to finally finish it up. And I don't know, I did miss a day this week, so I'm tempted to play it like stream tomorrow or Saturday, but we'll see how I feel. Keep an eye on the schedule, join the Discord if you want to know if anything else is coming up. But no, appreciate you guys watching. If you're watching on YouTube, check out everything else. Resident Evil, Sonic, check out RV there, yeah, that we played yesterday. Sonic Crossfield Racing, all that jazz. Appreciate you massively. Take care of yourself, much love. Mwah.